Yes, I know it's exhausting. She's still doing the same thing. She's still all that, still all that. She's still that girl. She's still that girl.
Cards on the table, shuffle through the haze. Ancestors whisper, guide me through the maze. Pentacles, swords, cups, full of tears. Spirits in the corner, bending, watching for years. Flip the deck, truth cuts like a blade. Hierophant grins, secrets never fade. The fools on a journey got death in the rear. Chariot rolls, intuition steers.
Was his wife, I think they said the day before Christmas. There was an article going around saying that he was being violent towards her. In the comments on Facebook, they were saying the article is fake. I don't think the article's fake. I think the discrepancy is that it's coming from a Cleveland affiliate and they're reporting on it to Alabama. So I think the people in Alabama are like, that's not real because like it says Cleveland or whatever. You get what I'm trying to say? In the article, though, it does say that he was never charged.
Justice for Daquarius. My friend was getting mental abuse. He was. He was getting verbally abused. He was. He was getting physical abused. He was. And guess what? Nobody ever knew it.
How do you know so much about the pastor? And you always say your friend, my best friend. You never says his name. How do you know so much about what's going on in the house? Was you there? Like, you know a whole lot, lady. You talk to your best friend every day, hours and hours and hours a day. If you talk to him that many hours a day, when do he work?
Pastor Daquarius Green, his wife shot him down, huh? And y'all all moaning. Oh, y'all moaning for the wife who was involved in domestic violence? Do y'all know what went on behind those closed doors? Huh? Did y'all read everything? He faced numerous domestic violence charges. So no telling what happened up in that damn house. If he was beating on her, what woman gonna wake up one day and just want to hurt her husband? Come on now. Domestic violence is so bad out here, and y'all trying to dismiss what's really in front of your face. How these men be having one way they act towards you in front of people, but behind closed doors, they another way.
Everybody out, including the church, because the church need to be in it too. And I'm telling you, my heart was set so bad today till I started to go into the church. I started to see, was they even having church service, and my friend just passed yesterday. So guess what? He ain't got to worry. I'm going to do it for him. So I'm going to air everything out. So please share this live. I'm going to let it be known. I'm going to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And anybody can come and check me, because get what? Sharon got all receipts. Sharon never lies.
Tell me where they hide. Answers humming by my side. Spirits chanting by my side.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Talks of Tarot. You see, we got a little different setup tonight, you guys. It's okay. You know, had to just set up a little differently tonight. It's okay. Thank you all for your love, your support, your comments, your shares, your dislikes, your likes, your subscriptions. I definitely appreciate it all. If you hear rain sounds or water sounds in the background, I'm actually in my living room, and I have a water fountain in my living room. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't, disturb us too much tonight. Tonight, you guys, we are looking into the case of Mr. Daquarius. If I'm saying his name right, I don't want to butcher it, but y'all know I'm country. Daquarius Green, okay? It is being alleged that his wife shot him, and it wasn't self-defense for some people. Then other people are saying that, she was right for what she did. First and foremost, we are not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anyone is innocent. We're just reading a card, so please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes, you guys. All right? So we're going to go ahead and get started. And this is his reading, Mr. Daquarius Green's reading, okay? Now, the reason why I did not pull on the wife first is because everybody already knows she shot him. Okay, so wasn't really much to do there. We just want to know, was he really being, abusive to her that night allegedly, or that day allegedly, or was this all orchestrated by the wife like a lot of people and a lot of church members believe? Okay, so again, please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, the first card tonight we have is the 8 of Swords, and this is in the position of the environment for Mr. Green. Okay, this is the 8 of Swords. Hope y'all can see this. Just trying to make sure y'all can see that. This is feeling restricted. Okay, this is feeling trapped, victimized. This is like fear and anxiety. The feeling of feeling silence, some type of dilemma here, imprisonment, judgment, negative attitude, psychological issues, and self-sabotaging. Okay, now this is again in the position of the environment. So the card is suggesting here that allegedly the environment, he felt trapped, he felt victimized, he probably was scared, he felt anxiety, he felt silence. There was a dilemma here in his environment allegedly. There was also judgment here. He felt like he was being judged. There were negative attitudes around him allegedly, and allegedly he could have had some type of issues, or someone around him may have had some psychological issues. Someone around him may have felt restricted and trapped and victimized and, paralyzed by fear. Okay, but this is his reading, so let's go ahead and get it clarified here, you guys. Okay, we had something flip over. All right, what flipped over? We have the 4 of Swords. Wow. The 4 of Swords speaks on anxiety. Again, like this is, so what I'm going to say here is, in this environment, we can say that he felt very anxious, allegedly, because that was twice anxiety, fear. Okay. What we have here, 3 of Cups in the reverse here. This is bitching. This is being antisocial, not wanting to, this is canceled events, canceled parties, canceled celebrations here. This is petty gossip. This is literally someone walking around lying on you, talking shit about you. 3 of Cups in reverse here. So it is suggesting here that the environment for Mr. Green was that he felt anxiety, he felt fear. There was a dilemma here, or a problem here, that he felt imprisoned by, that maybe he felt judged by, that people were, it was petty gossip here. Somebody was gossiping about him. But there's something here underlying where he felt victimized about a rumor, because the 3 of Cups is a rumor. People starting rumors. This is social media as well. Now, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I am a domestic violence survivor, okay? I'm not going to get all into it because it was years and years ago. But I'm really on, like, I'm a woman, and I survived domestic violence, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just being honest when I say that that's something that touches me. That's a situation that really touches me. And I want to make sure that, I'm being fair. But I'm also like, if he was being violent towards her, then she had to get away. Like, you have to protect yourself if he was being violent towards her, okay? But I'm going to be honest now. It's seeming like there was some rumors here in regards to him, you guys. So let's move on. The next card is in the position of his problem. This is the 9 of Swords. This is extreme fear. This is extreme anxiety. This man, I'm going to be real with y'all, he had a lot of anxiety, stress, fear, terror, negativity. He was very unhappy. This man felt like he was burdened, like he was stressed out, or like he was to a breaking point here. Or somebody around him could have felt this way, but this is his reading, okay? And he could have felt guilty about something, or there was some type of shameful secret here. Or this is making mountains out of molehills. This is him not being able to damn sleep at night. This is the 9 of Swords. Okay, this is insomnia. Like, this is giving that the problem for this man was that he was under extreme pressure. This man was really going through it mentally. All right? Allegedly. Let's move on. What's the problem? Alrighty. Wow. The Empress came out. The Empress is a baby mother, a wife, a mother figure, the mother of your children, a very beautiful woman. She is very abundant, very nurturing. She represents fertility here. She could be a beautician, a nail tech, a lash tech, a dermatologist, anybody that deals with beauty, okay? Anybody that deals with beauty. She's also the Empress. She's a light bearer. She's a person that's of high caliber there, okay? So this is suggesting here allegedly that one of his problems was this young woman, okay? Now, am I saying that she shot him not under self-defense? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is, allegedly, she's showing up as a problem for him. She's showing up like he's scared of her, okay? The Nine of Swords is here as fear, stress, and anxiety. And at a breaking point here. And when I ask, like, why is this the problem? This comes out. So it is suggesting here that this Empress figure is the cause for his stress, his anxiety, his terror, his unhappiness, the fact that he feels burdened, the fact that he's stressed, the fact that he's at a breaking point, the fact that he has these so-called shameful secrets here, the fact that he's the subject of gossip, because the Nine of Swords is about being the subject of gossip, okay? Oh, wow. Lord, you guys, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers real quick. Let's start with the environment. What was his environment like? Okay. We have Hunter, Tyrant, Ruthless. Wow. Controlling the narrative. Wow. So in his environment, it is, hold on, because I think we had something to turn over. That was it? Okay. So in his environment, it is suggesting here that we got plotted on. Whoa, work or group at the bottom. If y'all can see that there. It says plotted on. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Okay, I'm trying to watch my cursing because I don't know what type of audience I'm going to have because we are reading on a pastor. I'm trying to watch my cursing. Okay, I'm trying. Oh, Lord. Okay, so what it's suggesting here in his environment, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to the environment to do the clarifiers. I was getting so good into the read, I forgot I had clarifiers over here, y'all. I'm going to be real. It's suggesting here that there was something here that had this man feeling silence. He was in a dilemma. He felt in prison. He felt judgment. He felt negative. Somebody had a negative attitude around him. But there was also this energy of him being a tyrant, him being ruthless. Okay, because that's the King of Hearts in the reverse. That is a man that does domestic things, okay? And controlling the narrative here is suggesting that it's making it seem as though not only is he a tyrant, that he's ruthless allegedly here, that this woman was trying to control some type of narrative when it came down to it. That's why he felt like he was the subject of gossip. That's why this was people lying and gossiping and stuff like that, and canceled events. Something about y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't go too far into it. I downloaded a couple videos off TikTok, copy paste some stuff, but it feels like he lost something here, controlling the narrative. It feels like he lost something. Like maybe he lost his reputation or something here. I think he was still a pastor. Oh, did he lose his spot or something? Okay, let's move on to the Nine of Swords and the Empress. The problem here. Why is the Nine of Swords and Empress here? What's the problem for this man? Okay, got one card here. What was the problem? We got The King of Cups again, y'all. And it says Asian man, foreign man, water, organ thief overseas. This is the King of Hearts, which is the King of Cups again. Now, what I'm getting from Asian man, organ thief, overseas, water, okay? Because this is a problem for this man. I feel like this man was trying to find a way to heal. Water is about healing, okay? I don't think that this man, he may be mixed, but I don't think so, you know? He's definitely not Asian. He's not foreign. There's nothing about no organ trafficking or being a thief here. But what I feel is that, because the King of Hearts and the King of Cups is the same thing, and they're about emotions. I feel like this man was trying to emotionally detach because he had so much anxiety, he had so much fear, he had so much terror, he had so much negativity around him, and he was unhappy, okay? He was unhappy, allegedly here. But in his environment, it is suggesting that he might have been a little ruthless. Let's move on, all right? What's the problem? Let's see if, okay. Y'all, it came right back out. Plotted on, work, group. So it is suggesting here that this man felt like he was plotted on. He felt like when these accusations or these this petty gossip or being the subject of this gossip here that has him in this anxiety, this negativity, this fear, having him burdened here, he felt like people was plotting on him. He felt like this was planned all along and somebody was trying to, you know, get something out of him. That's how he felt, allegedly. We have being used for what they have or had. Look at there. Allegedly, this man felt like someone was literally after what he had, and he felt like he was being plotted on, and that was a problem for him. And I'm gonna be honest here with the King of Cups, the Seven of the Nine of Swords, the Empress, the feeling like he's being plotted on, that water healing energy, and feeling like he's being used. This is a recipe for a disaster. If anybody know anything about a little bit about human psychology and just being an observative person, you know that that is a recipe for a disaster. You already got self-sabotaging behavior going on. You feel like you're being speculated and a spectacle, and you feel like you are in the middle of this gossip. And then here comes the feeling of dread, the feeling of fear, the feeling of stress, the feeling of burden, the feeling of guilt, the feeling of shameful secrecy, the feeling of not even being able to sleep. It is alleged that the problem for this man is that he felt like he was being plotted on by this woman. Okay, let's move on. The next card is the Hangman, and it is in the position of past influences. Okay, this is him feeling stuck. But this is also self-limiting beliefs, okay? Again, like self-sabotaging behavior. But this is also letting go or needing to let go, okay? But I like to say this about the Hangman. The Hangman has time in his hands, and he does. Like sometimes the Hangman will literally hang there on his own accord. That's why it says self-sabotaging or self-limiting beliefs. Because sometimes he will hang there on his own accord. Okay, so it is suggesting here that in the past it was something that this man needed to let go. Like if you allegedly had all these allegations, and because I did hear that he had all these allegations that he had to go to, there was 3 allegations or 3 counts against him, and she didn't show up, and they were dropped and all of that. I did hear that, okay, but allegedly here this man was in a position where he did feel stuck, but there were self-limited beliefs here. He was stuck in the past, and he wouldn't let something go either. Okay. Now again, we have the devil at the bottom of the deck. Lord, that's negativity, that's assault, that's abuse, that's violence, that's obsession, that is mental instability, that's drug use. Why is the Hangman here? Okay. Yeah, again, the 10 of Wands. This man felt burdened. He wanted to drop the burden. He just wanted to let the shit go. He wanted to. But I get the feeling and I get the energy of flogging a dead horse. Like, keep bringing it up. You just keep bringing it up. Or he keep talking to these specific people about the same thing, allegedly here. But also, this is, again, past influences here. This man also felt burdened by something. He felt stuck, allegedly, where he was, and he felt burdened, okay? So there's an energy of him being a tyrant, him being ruthless, him possibly, allegedly being abusive here. There's also an energy of this man having mental issues because there's some type of accusation or gossip. So gossip doesn't necessarily mean that it's true, and it don't necessarily mean that it's false. But there's some type of gossip that got this man in his head. And this man had been holding on to it. Could have happened a year ago. Could have happened 10 months to a year ago. And this man it's just there for him. Like, he won't let it go, and it's been burdening him. And that's a past influence as to why in his environment that day he felt stuck, he felt trapped, he felt victimized, he felt anxiety, he felt like people had an attitude with him. He was probably having psychological issues and self-sabotaging behavior because there was a dilemma here. He felt stuck. Okay, there's a lot here. Let's see what this is. What we got? Jealous mother, older woman, exchange pleasure for drugs. Wow. This is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. So this is a diva. This is, poor judgment, daredevil. Wow. Here we go. Manipulate situations, manipulate the crime. Oh God, what is this? Retail worker, CSR, call center, fast food worker. This loves to come out when this is something dealing with a relationship, because the Two of Hearts is the Two of Cups in traditional tarot. What I'm getting from this, you guys, is that this man allegedly here, once he felt stuck in the past and once he felt burdened and all of these things, there is energy of this woman. Now, let's talk about her, because if we are talking about him, this is his reading, but she keep coming out. And there's an energy of this woman being a diva. There's an energy of this woman being jealous-hearted or basically a shit starter. I'm not going to say she's on drugs, she's strange pleasure for drugs and all of that. That's what the card says, but that's not what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say is I feel as though with the queen, because the queen of diamonds is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is my in reverse. And I feel like this woman allegedly was on her diva mode. Like, it was things like, let's be real, it was things on his end allegedly and things on her end. This man was, it seemed like the Eight of Swords is Gemini energy all damn day, and the Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. It seems as though this man was a Gemini. If he wasn't a damn Gemini, he was an Aquarius. He was definitely an air sign, because he stayed in his head all the damn time. Definitely an air sign, okay? Now that I will state. I feel like he was definitely an air sign, And if he was an Aquarius, he could have been real nonchalant to her when she was feeling away or whatever she needed at the time, because Aquariuses are a little nonchalant. You feel what I'm saying? Or if he was a Gemini, they kind of two-faced. They bipolar as hell. So again, like, this man got things going on within him mentally, and then she is not as easy to deal with, is what I'm trying to say, allegedly, okay? So both of them got issues here is what's coming out. Let's move on. The next card is the Six of Swords, and it's in the position of how he felt about, the environment. He wanted to leave the environment, allegedly. The Six of Swords is about moving forward, healing. And again, the man was trying to heal. It suggested the man was sitting here trying to heal something within himself. But it's also suggesting, alleging that he was a little violent too. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. Like, it's alleged that he was a little violent too. But is it saying that he was outright trying to just jug her out that day? No, that's not what it's saying. Okay? Let's continue. The Six of Swords is also like running away. Like, I feel like this man was literally trying to get away that day. Because this is like restriction again. And this man felt restriction a lot. But this is also relief. It's stability. But this is escaping. this is going on a holiday. Like, okay, so again, like right here at the in the beginning, in the environment where it said controlling the narrative and the 3 of Cups. When I was like, did he lose something here going on a holiday? Did they put, like, they could have, okay, I gotta go back and research and I gotta go back and listen, because they probably put him, like, they probably fired him from the church or something. And maybe that's why he was going on a holiday, because that's probably why he was mad. Like, that's probably why he acted the way he acted, you know, because that could, you know, if that's where all his money was coming from, that could put a man, especially a man, in very dark places. Okay? But is that the right to put your hands on anybody? Hell no. Okay? Just want to make that clear. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier here. All right? We have the Page of Wands here. So this is communication, okay? This is word of mouth, by email, text, phone. This could be some type of news here. This could also be somebody trying to travel. Again, traveling, walking away. It's a news courier, mail, news reporter, things of that nature here. I'm getting, allegedly here, when this man was on the phone with somebody, trying to walk away. Look now. Best friend said he was on the phone with her the whole time. Now, I don't know how true that is. Okay, let's move on. Because I'm going to be honest. I came in the reading. I'm going to be real. I was team wife because I am, you know, I survived domestic violence. So I was team wife. But baby. Oh, shit. All right. Got enemies, hate, narcissist, verbally abusive, sneaky thief, verbally abusive. I'm telling you something about word of mouth here. It is suggesting here in this man environment, he was silent. This man he felt judged. Allegedly this woman had a negative attitude in this environment. Okay? And she was, I mean, fucking best friend said that the lady was verbally abusive to him. And the card says enemies, hate, narcissist, verbally abusive, sneaky, thief. I don't know if y'all can see that because it's a little dark in here. But look, man, it is suggesting here allegedly that man was communicating with someone. I'm not going to say he was on the phone. I'm not going to say all of that. But by way of the cards, it is suggesting here that he was trying to get away and he was communicating with someone because he felt like someone hated him. He felt like he was dealing with a narcissist, somebody that was verbally abusive, somebody that was his enemy, somebody that was sneaky or a thief here. Okay, let's move on. We have no protection, no weapon. When this card comes out, this card is an indication, okay, that somebody wasn't as violent as somebody was portraying them to be. Let's move on, child. I ain't with this shit today. Woo, shit. We got homicide, femicide, genocide. Lord Jesus. I don't even know if I can say that on the fucking camera. I mean, I'm not getting paid for these videos anyway, so it really don't matter. Oh, man. Y'all, allegedly here is suggesting that how he felt about this situation here. Now, this is how he felt, okay? Femicide is also on this card. But he's the one who had the weapon, because obviously she shot him, right? This says no protection, no weapon. So it is a legend here that this man didn't have no, he wouldn't, man, look. Shit. I was team wife, man. I was team wife. Shit, I was team wife. I'm sorry to the Christians that came on my platform. I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm cussing. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. It is suggesting here, allegedly, you guys, that this man was trying to get away from the environment that he was in, this environment that he felt stuck in, that this person had this negative attitude where he was the subject of gossip. He was already burdened. He was already at a breaking point. He was already, unhappy. You feel me? And then on top of this, he's already stuck. He's already limiting himself. He already feel like his career is over with this hangman energy. So he's trying to get away. And there's someone around him in this environment, allegedly, that's being verbally abusive to him. Allegedly, this man ain't got no weapon on, no protection, no nothing. And he's pew-pew, homicide, femicide, genocide. Let's move on. The Sun card here is in a position of how this affect him. The Sun card, you guys, wow, wow, wow. The Sun card is positivity. This is freedom. This is fun. This is success. This is joy. This could be fertility, children, the truth coming out, or exposure. Because, you know, when the moon is out, you only see so much. You know, the moon can only shine so much light. But when the sun is out, you can see pretty much everything. Even under the shade, baby, you pretty much see everything. You might not be able to see everything, you know. Some stuff might be still a little dark, but you can pretty much see everything when the sun is shining, okay? What I'm getting from this is how this affected this man. I feel like he was trying to go and be free. I feel like he was trying to just leave, you know? I feel like he was just trying to leave. Just leave the situation at that moment. Not like divorce or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like allegedly he was just trying to leave with the Sun card. Freedom, you know, success, fun, joy. He just wanted to leave. And this also got something to do with fertility here. Maybe she's pregnant. Now, I did hear that one of the charges was on him that he abused her while she was pregnant, okay? This is also children here, but this also exposure. Did something happen? I think that something did happen in front of the damn kids. This is crazy. Let's get a clarifier, you guys. But ultimately, I feel like this man wanted to just be free and just move on. Because it's right here. Like, that's how he felt like, okay, I'm finna leave. And it's alleged that he was communicating with somebody. Allegedly. Child, I was teen wife. The Sun card. Hold on. Okay, we're getting stuff to flip over. Ooh, Lord. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all like this. When my deck started doing this, it is a lot of energy. It's a lot of things that could have happened. We got the 4 of Wands here. Yeah, this is about families. Could have been about the kids. Okay, 4 of Wands. It flipped over. We have the Tower. Wow. The Tower is about chaos, upheaval. This is also abuse, assault, violence. Wow. This is the 8 of Cups, but this is walking away. So again, it's suggesting this time that this man was trying to walk away, y'all. What's this last card that popped down? Yeah, the 3 of Wands. This man was trying to leave, y'all. Now, I came on here teen wife. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, yeah, we finna see what them was up to. But y'all, the way these cards coming out, y'all, allegedly, this man was in an environment where he was already feeling some type of way. And yeah, he was abusive. Yeah, he was ruthless. Yeah, he was stupid. You know, allegedly. Like, he was acting a little crazy too. But the man allegedly didn't have no weapon on him, no protection. And like I said, that card in my deck indicates that the person wasn't violent. You know, they wasn't violent. Whoo, man. The 4 of Wands, the Tower card, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. This is a legend here that this man was trying to leave because something, the kids probably were around. He probably didn't want to argue around the children. Something got exposed in front of the children here. Something chaotic happened in front of the children here with the Tower card. A violence, assault happened in front of the children. This could also be speaking on the fact that he, you know, will abuse the woman when she was pregnant. But the 8 of Cups is here. This is walking away. This man tried to walk away. The three of Wands is here. This is about expansion, moving forward. Again, this man was trying to walk away. This man was not on that type of, well, I'm not going to say he wasn't on that type of time. What I'm going to say is, again, allegedly, the man was trying to walk away. Let's get a clarifier here. All right. Ooh, married man, father, emotionally unstable. Yeah. Definitely emotionally unstable. Social media, news, gossip. Didn't I just say this? This man was already mentally messed up because of the gossip that was going on. Because he could have potentially lost his job as a pastor. He was already stressed out. And allegedly, this person was coming by, this woman, his wife, was coming behind him talking mess, being verbally abusive to him. We got traveling a short distance, visiting a friend. He was finna leave and go visit a friend, allegedly. He was finna leave and go do something. And he would stop. He didn't victim fault like hell. There, the suspect has marks. Wow. This says victim fought like hell. The suspect has marks. So what I'm going to say about this is, if they were fighting, okay, then that means that he got marks and she got marks. Okay. Next card is, why is he not here? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, you guys. Okay. This reading is so iffy. Oh my goodness. It's so iffy. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse, you guys. This is an ungrounded man, okay? It is suggesting here that this man, he was off his rocker. I'm gonna be honest. It is suggesting here that he was stressed out. That man was not in his right mind. He was so frustrated and so burdened and so anxious and just couldn't sleep. Y'all, like, allegedly this man was just out of it. And this is the energy of, like I said, an ungrounded man. Shit, this is an unsuccessful businessman. Like I said, he could have lost something here. Extortion. This is extortion. This is a scam. This is a scandal. This is corrupting. This is a corrupt person. A gambler, honey. Underqualified. I'm telling you, the church probably fired him, made him leave, and this just messed this man up because he felt like he was being framed for something. He felt like he was being blamed for something that he didn't do. Okay? But again, it is suggesting here that he has been abusive to this woman. Maybe not that day she shot him, allegedly, but it is alleging that he abused her here in this spread. And again, I was team wife, but it's looking over here. It's freaking looking. This is losing your grip on reality, man. This is being a slob, but it's also being ruthless. Ruthless came out twice. Let's get a clarifier here. This is suggesting that this man, the reason why he's not here anymore is because of him being ungrounded, him being corrupted, somebody extorting him. Let's see which one this is. Okay, that's too many cards. Is that one or two? It's one. 3 of Swords. This is poor communication here. This is somebody being mad. This is aggression here. This is loss. This is grief. This is cheating. Okay? I'm going to be real with you guys. It is seeming here, because this is him being, this is guilt. This is regret as well. Whew, Lord. This is the 3 of Swords, and this is alleging here or suggesting here that this man is no longer here because shit. He's no longer here because of disloyalness and cheating and feeling certain ways, being ungrounded, being an unsuccessful businessman here. This is not extortion, okay? This is more like a person being corrupt. Let's get a clarifier here. Why is Mr. Green got his fixed? Oh shit, too much. Damn, where is this? I can't even see what I don't even know what hold on, yeah, okay. Wait a minute. We got cheating partner was in on his side piece bitching. Wow. What the fuck? What the? Announced verdict. Gambling with life. Karma. Revenge. Hang rope. Suffocate. Lack of air. White woman. Caring. Manipulative. Secret slave owner. Wow. Y'all, it is suggesting here that that man, y'all, it is suggesting here that that man, yeah, he had issues. Yeah, he was, ungrounded. Yeah, he was, losing his grip on reality, and he ended up losing his life because the Three of Swords is about loss. But this man, there's some underlying here about cheating. And I feel as though this man was upset because I feel like this man was upset because okay, so let's be real. Both of them was on some stuff. Like, I don't mean, like, when I say on some stuff, I don't mean drugs, because y'all like to take stuff and run with it. Oh my God. When I say that, I mean, like, both of them were literally at a point in their lives where they were not happy at all, allegedly here. Because like I said earlier up here, they both was, like, he crazy, he a Gemini or a damn air sign or an Aquarius, and then she could be a fire sign or something like that. A fire sign or a water sign. And she, she's a diva, allegedly. She could be a Capricorn, or a Sagittarius, but allegedly she's a diva, and he just extra. So that was a recipe for disaster right there. But what it's alleging here, you guys, not only did this man, he was being extra, it's alleging here that this woman she shot him and manipulated the situation, sweetheart. That's what it's alleging here. And look, I'm just gonna move on because I ain't got time. Judgment card in reverse here. It's in the position of the wife's position in him being unalived. Okay? That's the question I asked for that card. What's the wife's position in all of this? What's the wife's position? And this particular card, the Judgment card, means like in reverse, it's like malicious gossip, you guys. Unfair blame, self-doubt, being like can't make decisions, indecisiveness and shit. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm all that cussing. Indecisiveness and like false accusations. So this is like malicious, very malicious gossip, false accusations. So it's suggesting here that this woman may be making false accusations towards this man with the Judgment in reverse. Because I asked what was her position in this, and it is suggesting that she may be making false accusations here, you guys. Lord, allegedly, it's suggesting that she may be allegedly making false accusations towards what really happened in that home with her husband. We had the Devil card to flip over here. This is assault, this is violence, this is abuse, this is obsession, this is drug use. Okay? He could have been using drugs. This is the Four of Pentacles. This is needing to be secured, feeling secure. This is also holding on to things, holding on to money, holding on to the past. And he was holding on to the past. Okay? Man had a lot of stuff going on. He did. He was stressed the hell out, allegedly, by these cards. Why is the Judgment card here, honey? We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles speaks on a very wealthy, well-off woman. She's close to retirement. You know, she's got everything together here. She's very generous. She got it to where she can buy everything. She can take care of herself. She can take care of her family. She can take care of everything here. Okay, but this is also the energy of marrying for money, being a gold digger here. Okay. So it is suggesting here that this woman's position is that she only married him for money, to be a well-off, wealthy woman. And it is suggesting here that there's some type of monetary gain here, because this is in the position of her. This is in the position of what is her position in all of this. So it is alleging that she's made false accusations, that she's put this malicious gossip out there, that there's unfair blame going on. That there's indecisiveness there, and then there's an underlining of faking it, marrying into money, and marrying for the money, allegedly. Let's move on. Okay, we got one card that came out. Set up by family for money. Look at this. Ooh, child. Let's see. What the fuck? It flew at y'all. Oh my God. Hold on. Right, y'all, I'm back. This card says accepted challenge, missed opportunity, missed out, infected man. Ooh. Ooh, Lordy. Somebody accepted a challenge here. Somebody felt like, somebody, okay, so, Lord. Accept the challenge, missed out. Set up by family for money. Again, it is alleged here that this woman is making false accusations toward this man. And that she is allegedly, she did this and she only married this man for monetary gain. Okay, and we also got set up by family for money. I don't think his family is trying to set him up. This could be like a community. This could be her family, allegedly, or this could be the church. Let's see here. Okay. We got paid a hitman. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. What is this? Forensics, lawyer, autopsy report staged. Fake, signed without permission. What? Something. Okay, so forensics. So this is giving the vibes of there's some insurance money involved. What is this? Mean-spirited. Hateful. Child. Somebody's mean, very mean to children. Hateful towards children too. That's crazy. Let me show y'all that card so y'all don't think I'm. What is it set up by family? Cheating, loss, poison, oral, pill, foods, drink. This is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Spades in traditional tarot. Ooh. Okay, so I don't think she tried to put, when I see poison, oral, pills, food, drink, I feel like this was word of mouth. Again, word of mouth. This campaign, this smear campaign, this telling people, oh yeah, he did this, he did that, allegedly, you know, this malicious gossip, this unfair blame of this man here, allegedly. Lord, I was team wife. Moving on, y'all. We have the Five of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. It's not in the reverse. It's in the position. Excuse me, y'all. Shoot. It's in the position of the present right now that could be influencing the problem. This is a negative change in circumstances here. This is feeling adversity, you guys. This is a hardship, like poverty, bankruptcy. This is feeling outcasted. This is like a divorce. It's a scandal. It's a disgrace. And right now, people are looking at this man like he's a damn disgrace. It's a scandal. You're an outcast. When you leave your ass out in the cold, you done beat on this woman, she shot you, and you know, that's what you get type energy. But ooh, we got the moon at the top here of the deck. It didn't come out, it was just looking at me. The moon is about deception and lies here. Okay? Okay. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Hierophant. Wow, that is a religious leader. That is an institution. That's crazy. That's a religious belief. This is the church. Like, this is him. This is somebody feeling abandoned by the church. Or this is somebody feeling, or him. Yeah, like, Lord, this is a scandal. This is a disgrace. They feel like he disgraced the church. I just said this, allegedly. Let's get some clarifiers. Okay. The suspect will be caught. Turned themselves in. Now, she did say it was self-defense, you guys. She did. So she had already talked to the popos and all of that. We got coercing others to lie. Ooh. Oh man, so it is suggesting here that the church might be coercing people. Someone from a church, she could. The wife could be allegedly here. And again, you guys, these people walking in the 5 Pentacles, they're in front of a church. That's a church window here. So it is alleging that the church could be allegedly coercing people to go against the pastor. Man, look. Let's see. What is the church supposed to be? Let me get the tarot. What is the church supposed to be coercing against? Allegedly, spirit. Let's see. The devil. Yeah. They're coercing or other people to tell, like, oh yeah, he was abusive. He did this, he did that. Because the devil came out. He was the devil, basically. Wow. Last card was the outcome for this man. And the outcome is outcome for the wife, basically, an outcome for him. This is logic. This is authority. This is being detached. This is stern. This is law. This is legal matters. This is a judge. Could be a father. And this is an honest person here. It is alleging here that there probably are some legal matters. I think there is legal matters going on right now in regards to it. I do believe that. This is also alleging here that there's going to be some detachment here from the situation. And it's also alleging here that he was honest, or that someone was being honest here, a man or a judge or someone is going to be honest about something here. Let's see, what is the King of Swords? Okay. The World card. Yeah, fulfillment. This is given that, man, this is so crazy. Let me see. Well, before I speak on it, let me see. That's too much. One card, please. One card. I just want one card, Spirit. I just want to know one thing here for the outcome before I speak on it. Okay, we got something to flip over here. Yeah, that's what yeah. So it is alleging here that she backstabbed and betrayed this man, and that he was somebody, or he was telling the truth. Okay. And it is also alleging here that she may get away with this, and that she may, she may get away with this self-defense. Because 7 of Swords, yo, justice is served. Yup, that's crazy. Wow, it suggests that she may get away with that self-defense, you guys. Wow. And the reason why is because of legal things. Allegedly, legally, it's gonna work for her. Allegedly. Thank you all so much for coming and kicking with me tonight. Oh, Lord. I wasn't expecting this. I don't live, child. We're not going there. Thank you all for your love. I appreciate it so much. Please keep in mind these readings are for entertainment purposes. Please do not make any assumptions based on any other readings on my channel. Thank you, okay? We're not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anyone is innocent. We're just reading the cards. You guys, it's never easy to talk about domestic violence, okay? Never easy to talk about that stuff, but it is help out here, okay? It is help. Please, if you are in a situation like that and you are in a position to where you can at least find some help, please find help. And as always, you guys, peace and blessings, love,